Hello, my name is Mahdiya Aqila. Today, I want to read the text in Lesson 3 entitled The Best of Municipal Art. Cows will parade across Edinburgh May 15 until 23. If you're reading this in Edinburgh, a word of warning: at some point on Monday morning, you might come face to face with a brightly colored fiberglass cow. Then, later in the day, you might see another and another. Do not be alarmed. You are not losing your mind. You have simply walked into the middle of the largest ongoing public art event in the world. Since it started in 1998 in Zurich, Cow Parade has appeared in cities across the world, from New York to Tokyo, Paraguay to Sao Paulo. More than 3,000 bovines, designed by artists, celebrities, and community groups, have graced around the world's most famous landmarks before being auctioned to help fund charity groups. Under cover of darkness on Sunday night, 94 cows will take up their stations at Edinburgh landmarks, as well as some more unusual spots. Night Moo on Blair Street will glow in the dark. Cow for the Castle has the city's famous skyline on her side, while a specially modeled Brave Moo stands on her hind legs and wears an ethnic costume in the manner of William Braveheart Wallace, the Scottish folk hero. Never before has Edinburgh seen such a sight, says gallery director Richard DeMarco. I think it's great that you don't have to build a multi-million-pound new gallery to house what is in fact an extremely large-scale city transforming exhibition. I am going to enjoy them while they're here. I recognize a life-enhancing exhibition when I see one. Benefits for businesses and charities. For the idea of the cow is art object, we must thank Zurich window dresser Walter Knapp, who came up with the concept of a fiberglass herd to boost business in the city. His artisan Pascal was tasked with designing a unique three-dimensional canvas for artists, which was cow-shaped. His three cow designs, standing, reclining, and grazing, are now mass-produced by a Polish factory to meet cow parade demands around the world. The Zurich cows achieved Knapp's goal. They brought visitors to the city in droves, and the visitors increased the income of local businesses. The following year, Cows on Parade was unveiled in Chicago, where it was proclaimed the most successful public art exhibition in the history of the city. Now, Cow Parade is a private company that has perfected its idea, limiting itself to several cities a year in order to retain its prestige. This year is the turn of Edinburgh, Lisbon, Paris, Budapest, and Boston. Businesses pay up to £5,000 guarantee to sponsor a cow. Though there is a reduced rate for community groups. While the show is free, the retail and the service sectors benefit enormously from the increased tourism. Then, at the end of the show, instead of puzzling over what to do with hundreds of life-size fiberglass cows, which aren't a novelty anymore, Cow Parade auctioned them for charity. In Edinburgh, 70% of proceeds will be divided between the One City Trust, which tackles social exclusion, and FEDAID, which works to alleviate poverty by sustainable farming in developing countries. Artists and sponsors. For the artists involved, designing a cow is a process of negotiating guidelines with the sponsor, who generally wants their animal to reflect a topic related to their business. According to the corporate policy, logos and brands are not allowed. Pet puns involving bovine vocabulary, however, are actively encouraged. Edinburgh artist Claire Riddle has designed an undercouch for the Omni Center, a careful fusion of her own playfully catch artistic ideas and the criteria of the sponsor. The cow, one of very few reclining cows in Edinburgh, reflects the center's desire to promote itself as a home from home with a built-in couch and standard lamp. Waddell believes that project has mutual benefit for artists and sponsors. When I submitted my designs, I was working on an exhibition for the Amber Room Gallery, and I was interested to see if I could take some of the concepts I'd been working with for the last year into the cow. I presented drawings to the Omni Center and we came to an agreement. I took their needs into consideration from the start, and they liked what I did. Sense of humor brings success. One thing's for certain, normally straight-laced Edinburgh is in for a shock when the hopes hit the street. The Marco chuckles, suggesting that the city's famous conservative religious forefathers could never have imagined such a thing. But as well as bringing people and art together, he believes it's a great antidote to the over-seriousness of some contemporary art. He believes that art needs a sense of humor and sees the cow's silliness as the answer to the depressing, self-important modern art that he believes most young artists seem to favor. While the success of the idea has led to spin-offs using other animals, whilst in the Connecticut, pigs in the Cincinnati, lizard in Orlando, moose in Toronto, bears in Berlin, the cow continues to reign supreme. There is something lovable about a cow, comments DeMarco. Kind of motherly touch. They are symbol of civilization. Thank goodness we don't have 94 bulls. That would have been quite a different thing. Okay, that's all text reading lesson 3. Thank you. Bye.